Well, this has my knickers in a twist. We have a perfectly fine army, but what good is it, sitting around this side of the chasm, twiddling its collective thumbs? It's rather embarrassing, if truth be told. The situation? We're well and truly flummoxed. Before we could cross the chasm, before we could confront Molog Gunda, we were stopped by a few irksome focus stones. The wee ginger mage says we need to break the stones, but good luck with that. Nothing other than the multitude of Dremora sitting on top of them. I could handle this myself, but I didn't want to make the rest of the troops sad by showing off my awesome battle skills. But you, on the other hand, they're used to that from you. The wee ginger mage can tell you more about the focus stones. Ginger, you must try my Clanfear haunch in pickled ginger. Exquisite. Not to brag, but I'm almost as good a cook as I am a warrior.
That strange knight says the oddest things, but Vanus and the king seem to trust him, so what can you do? You must be the champion that King Dinar said would lead us across the chasm. The chasm presents a formidable gauntlet of defenders and fortified installations. The first major obstacle is the portal that provides access to the chasm's upper tier. We have no chance of controlling that portal while the focus stones are active. We take control of the portal to the upper tier and push forward. We haven't been able to scout the higher region, but Cadwell claims that Molag Bal's daughter, Molag Grunda, commands the gatehouse. According to the legends, yes. She's a winged twilight. Strong, disgusting, and in charge of a small army. This won't be easy. Darian says he's going to charm the wings right off her, but I'm not sure I like what he's insinuating. Of course, but please hurry. We're already taking losses and the bulk of the army hasn't even arrived yet. And I'm having a hard time keeping Cadwell and Darian from rushing into battle all by themselves. My dear master and friend was freed from Uldor, though the process wasn't easy. Undoing Uldor's bindings took time, but I learned much along the way, and thankfully Rorelian was restored.
Once we control the portal, we can control the first section of the chasm.
rushed on ahead as usual. I shall proceed with caution and see if I can keep him focused on the task at hand.
You did it! The portal is ours now! Darien Gautier and Walksanash have already led troops through to the other side. Darien was impatient. As soon as you broke the seals, he took some troops and went through the portal. Walksanash went along to keep him out of too much trouble. I'll use illusions to scout ahead and see what's waiting for us at the gatehouse.
Good show! The portal belongs to us now. Sir Darien and that lovely lizard have gone on ahead. I think he might be a bit intimidated by our prowess on the field of battle, and he's trying to compensate. Grunda's a cheeky one, and she knows we're getting close. She's summoning reinforcements faster than Darien can kill them. You'd best get to it. By all means, do you want to know how many Daedra can dance on the head of a pin? How I managed to stay so cheerful even in the most perilous of circumstances? What's my favorite color? Ha ha! Ask away. Molag Grunda, a large woman with wings, bit of a temper, guards the gatehouse. I hear that she's the daughter of Molag Bal, if you can believe that. He never struck me as a family man, but who am I to judge? It's my home, old chum. Has been for years. I know every wondrous nook and cranny. Beautiful place, full of fascinating creatures. Of course, they often try to kill you, but that's the challenge of it, isn't it?
Denthis, Dethys, you two guard the portal. Tell anyone coming through to push ahead. The source of the reinforcements must be cut off. I'll scout on ahead. We need to know what we're going to face at that gatehouse.
I am in so much pain.
Watch and learn, my friend. Watch and learn. Let me show you how to close a Daedric portal. One Daedric portal closed, as promised. Now that's how to do it with style.
I'm injured. How it hurts.
So much better than reading.
These creatures do not frighten me. Let us close this portal. The portal is closed. We make a most effective team, my friend. We must be ever vigilant.
I think that little wood elf was planning to face Molag Grunda all by herself before Cadwell ran up there. You better catch up with him. I'll make sure nothing follows you.
I got the barrier down. Molag Grunda has to know we're coming. The chasm is nearly ours. I'm going to see who needs help back by the portals. Cadwell is up at the gatehouse. The two of you can deal with Molag Grunda.
I think our friends have the chasm well in hand. What say we pop in for a chat with Molag Grunda? Right, we control the rest of the chasm now, and the troops have matters well in hand. Let's go and have a sit-down with Molag Grunda. She's always good for a laugh and a song. From Grunda, rudeness, hostility, sarcasm, and most certainly a large amount of open hostility. I've no idea how she keeps house, but I imagine we'll find the usual Daedric touches that make Cold Harbor feel so warm and inviting.
I can't wait to see Molag Grunda's face when she sees us. She and I go way back, you know. Once we get inside, we cross one little bridge to reach the gatehouse. Follow me.
There's a trick to getting into the gatehouse proper, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. Not to worry, though. I'm sure it will come back to me. Ah, of course, I remember now. There's a flywheel in each of the side antechambers. We need to start them spinning to open the main door. Ah, it's all coming back to me. There's a lever across the chamber. Just give it a good tug, and that flywheel will be spinning in no time.
I'm hurt!
What an impressive door. Look at that craftsmanship. Remarkable. Grunda always had good taste, I have to say. See? I knew that would work. A word of advice. Guard your pluckables. Grunda enjoys plucking out eyes, spleens, anything pluckable, really.
Puny, wingless, mortal fools! I'll feast on your flesh after my little pet rips it from your bones! You killed my darling creature! I'll tear out your hearts and serve them to my father on a silver platter!
Well, that was disappointing. Hardly worked up a sweat.
Well done! With Molag Grunda defeated, the entirety of the chasm is now under our control! Gathwin is rounding up the troops. I asked her to keep an eye on Darien as well. He's a terror with the sword, but sometimes I think he takes too many chances. Meet me outside. We have things to discuss, and I find these Daedric halls extremely distasteful.
Maybe next time Grunda will serve a proper tea when guests arrive. I mean, beer. The social graces are simply beyond some people. What's that? Sorry, bit of a problem with the right ear ever since I had that run-in with the Titan. Rings like the bells of Cyrodiil when the weather turns. Oh, she'll be back eventually. You can't really destroy a Daedra no matter how hard you try. I wonder if Grunda likes wildflowers. I'll make sure that we have some waiting for her when she eventually recorporealizes.
Come across the chasm, with most fragrant companions by his side. This one grieves for the friends we lost today, however, and for the losses yet to come.
While you were lollygagging, we secured the area. You did well, my friend. Thanks to your efforts, we control the chasm and can freely move troops between the Hollow City and the front lines. Take a moment to collect your thoughts, then come see me again. This gauntlet we must run is far from over. As soon as you're ready, we have another mission that could use your unique approach. Vampires. The region beyond is crawling with them. Worse, anyone we send in there is turned into one of the foul monsters. And do you see the structure that looms on the horizon? I believe that's one of Molag Bal's infamous harvest hearts. Eager and confident. I like that. I need you to collect blood from the vampires. It's an integral component in the pacification ritual I will perform. Use the blood to mark their lairs. I'll meet you near the heart when you're finished. What are you still doing here? The vampires won't bleed themselves, you know. I have my preparations to deal with, and you have yours. The first step is to make sure the ritual targets the correct creatures. Marking the vampires' lairs with their own blood will guarantee this. In the most expedient manner possible, the ritual unleashes a magic that tracks down the blood and targets the creatures connected to it. Then the vampires will become mindless beasts, no longer capable of posing any threat. I've been developing this ritual for years, but I've never had the chance to test it until now. If this works, it could be a major breakthrough against vampirism. Just another of Molag Bal's clever witticisms, I suppose. It's an orchard from which he plucks the fruit of his vampiric creations. Or something poetic and disturbing like that. But we have a ritual to prepare for. I've read accounts of these foul artifacts. Molag Bal uses them to enslave large communities and to empower specific parts of his divine portfolio. In this case, I believe the heart is greatly increasing the rate at which the vampirism spreads. Not easily, but that's where my ritual comes in. By the time I finish casting it, the heart will be no more, and the vampires will no longer pose a threat to our forces.
Blood for the Pact.
Such a cruel and distasteful chore the elf has tasked you with.
We must protect our lands.
You don't know what you're doing. Molag Bal is the enemy here, not my children. Do not do this. I implore you, my children are not evil. Why are you subjecting my people to this danger?
Foul temptress! I'll hear no more of your lies!
Such a stubborn elf. Perhaps your companion will be more willing to listen to reason.
We can't trust this one. Her pleasing form hides a hideous and powerful monster.
I hope that you'll prove to be more reasonable than your companion. My offer makes perfect sense, considering the alternatives. Some call me the Crimson Matron, others the concubine of Cold Harbor. I am an elder vampire brought to this new life by Molag Bal. These are my children, but they have been enthralled by the Lord of Brutality. My children protect this orchard because Molag Bal commands it. They aren't evil. They're slaves of the Harvest Heart. Instead of destroying them, help me set them free. Imagine an army of vampires that owes you a favor. A ritual the elf plans to perform will drive my children mad. But there's a better solution if you're willing to listen to reason. Molag Bal is the real enemy here. Let me help you free my children from the Dark Lord's thrall. Then we both win. I can perform my own ritual. It will destroy the Harvest Heart and set my children free. Help me accomplish this, and my children will be in your debt. They will provide you with safe passage through the orchard and aid you against Molag Bal. Of course. Take all the time you need. It's not like you're trying to save the world from Molag Bal or anything like that. Oh wait, that's exactly what you're trying to do. I shall await your decision with bated breath.
You can't seriously be considering her proposal, can you? She's a confounded vampire, for Magnus's sake! She's an elder vampire! Setting those monsters free will be like ringing the dinner bell in a Nord feast hall before the meal is ready. Her so-called children see us as food and nothing more. The only logical solution is to perform my ritual. Of course you will. No other decision makes any sense. I'll follow you into the ritual sites. Protect me while I cast my spells, and we'll have the army on the move again in no time.
I will not stand for this! I won't let you harm my children! Know that you have made an enemy this day, mortal. I will stop you. The elf's ritual shall not succeed.
I'm gonna show off a little.
I'll start the ritual. Get ready to defend me. Good job! You held them back long enough for me to complete this portion of the ritual. I'll start the ritual. Get ready to defend me.
I won't let you harm my children!
Good job! You held them back long enough for me to complete this portion of the ritual. Come, I need to explain the next steps to you. At this point, we can't afford for anything to go wrong. Nice work out there. Now that we've prepared all of the spell components, I can finish performing the ritual. The threat these vampires pose will soon be over. The black blood flowing from the Harvest Heart binds the vampires to Molag Bal, but it also gives us a connection we can take advantage of. While I provide the power to destroy the minds of the vampires, you must sever the connection to Molag Bal. Find the Lord of Scheme's binding totems and destroy them. They're spaced evenly around the Harvest Heart. As each totem breaks, the vampires will be separated from Molag Bal, and the energy of my spell will flow into them, wiping their minds clean.
You.
Adventuring with you really keeps a girl on her toes. You're getting stronger all the time.
The Harvest Heart is destroyed! You did an excellent job! Thanks to you, I was able to complete the ritual and end the vampiric threat once and for all. Yes, thanks to your efforts and my remarkable magical talents, we've turned these vampires into mindless beasts. They won't give us any more trouble. This brings us one step closer to the planar vortex and ending the plane meld.
Another successful mission, but we're not finished yet. Just the person I was looking for. King Dinar is rallying our forces near the Reaver Citadel. Yes. King Dinar and our forces are preparing to attack the Reaver Citadel to the north. And on my way to find you, I noticed a strange shipyard to the east and a Red Guard settlement to the west. It's Molag Bal's last line of defense before we reach his inner sanctum, and it's certainly his most powerful. The Dremora station there have turned it into a heavily fortified city. Not quite, but soon. He's waiting for you and a few of the others to meet up with him. They're gathering on the land bridge just to the north. I'm gonna head in that direction as soon as we're done here. It was the strangest sight. More shipwrecks than a shipyard, really. It was as if they just fell out of the sky. And there was an awful lot of them. Other than a massive graveyard of ships of various designs spread across the valley to the east of here? No, not really. No, I doubt it's an actual settlement. That's just what the architecture reminded me of. I wasn't able to get too close, but I swear I heard music coming from that direction. You know, it sounded very festive to me. Isn't that strange, in a place like this? What could any of these soul-shriven have to be happy about?
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk. Ooh, got to be something good in there.
I can't let this happen again. Not again. I can't bear to watch someone die again. Oh, Stibbons, that poor, poor man. This manor, it's not what it seems, and now poor Stibbons has been caught in its embrace. Without help, he will surely die, just like the others. It will be dangerous, but perhaps you can go inside and convince him to leave before it's too late.
Fancy meeting you here, my friend. It's good to see you again. Hardly. I haven't received this much adoration, well, ever. The sisters are even going to throw a celebration in my honor. Doesn't that sound exciting? I'll be at the banquet tables with Rayima. Introduce yourself to Nuzara and Sheefa, then join me.
Do my eyes look red to you?
You look so tense. You need to relax. Please, enjoy our hospitality and let all your worries slip away. Why concern yourself with the whys and hows of this realm? This place is safe. We'll care for all your wants and needs. What else is there to tell you? But you look so thin. You need to eat something. Go, find the banquet tables. Have some food.
Make yourself comfortable, stranger. Everything the Manor of Revelry has to offer is yours for the taking. When you stepped through our gates, you left behind the harsh confines of a cold harbor. Now you are our welcome guest. Enjoy yourself. Later, join us for the celebration in the manor house. For now, eat some food, relax in the baths, unwind.
Be careful. Your eyes will play tricks on you in this place, and you'll need to pay attention to save Stibbons. You need to keep your wits about you. Stibbons has already accepted the illusion and slipped beyond reason. Pay attention, and you may save him yet. I was in Meridia's city the day she plunged it into Cold Harbor. Like many, I was lost and alone in the wilderness. Then I found this manor. When the sisters discovered that I was a servant of Meridia, they decided to torment me for eternity. The sisters find it amusing to watch me fret over their meals, but Stibbons has a good heart. He doesn't deserve the fate they have planned for him. The sisters hope to turn me to their side eventually, but they never will. My faith is too strong.
Stand back. Let me show you how it's done.
Don't I know you?
Rayama always sets out a wonderful spread. The food is excellent. Even better than my cooking, I must admit. I'm not really sure. I must have wandered here after I was separated from my dear Lady Laurent. But I really don't remember. That said, the sisters have been very good to me. They're attentive, and they listen. And they seem to care about what I say. Well, I started to make my way toward the Hollow City, just as we discussed. And then I wound up here. The rest is all just blank, I'm afraid.
Do you think I'm pretty?
Ah, that was delicious. Why don't we head over to the pools and take a nice, relaxing soak?
On this Kwama water.
There is something different about you. I knew it. You saw through the illusion, didn't you? Nuzera, Raema, and Sheafa rule here through the use of deception and illusion. You saw through the illusion, at least briefly. You're different from Stibbons. You can save him.
Find his ass with both hands.
What do you want?
I don't feel so well.
Do I look drunk?
We should drink to something.
Ah, my dear Sheafa, you've grown lovelier in my absence.
The manor is everything you hoped for, isn't it? But look at you. You could really use a bath. That's an excellent idea. And you're welcome to join him. In fact, I insist. Before you enter the pool, though, I suggest you wash in the basin. It has the purest water warmed by the underground springs. Oh, we've become very close in the time he's been with us. He's such a fascinating man. I hope we can get to know each other, too. I do so enjoy making new friends and meeting new people.
Sheafa is trying to deceive you. If you listen to me and do exactly what I tell you, I'll help you see through their illusions. Take these cleansing reagents and go to the pools. Place the reagents in the basin. They will break through the illusion and let you see the manor as it truly is. Once this occurs, you will be in mortal danger. The sisters prefer their meals happy and deceived.
How did I get here? And where am I?
Did it work? Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Now you can see things as they really are. You can see through the illusion now. This is how I actually appear. For all their power, the sisters couldn't truly harm me as long as I serve Meridia. Stibbons went up to the manor hand in hand with Schaefer. I tried to warn him, but he ignored me. You've got to save him.
Look what they did to me. Schaefer has the key. She took it downstairs. Please, get that key.
Stibbons is mine!
Thank you. Now just give me a moment to deal with my nakedness situation.
Stibbons! Thank the Radiant Mother you're all right. When I saw Realma with your jewels, I feared the worst.
All right? How can you say that? They have my dear Lady Laurent's jewels. She will be quite distraught if I don't retrieve them.
At least you're alive. That's something. I know a secret tunnel by the pools. I can lead you there while our friend fetches your lady's jewelry. What do you think? What a stubborn, pig-headed fool Stibbons is. Can you talk some sense into him?
Thanks for the help, friend. They stole my clothes, my lady's jewels, and my dignity. But at least we can recover Lady Laurent's jewels. Will you help me? I've been trying to become more of a help to Lady Laurent, so I've been taking dueling lessons. I think I can keep us safe until you return. Find my lady's missing jewels and meet us at the secret tunnel near the pools.
Stibbons is mine!
We did it!
My dueling lessons have finally paid off. We made it down here with almost no trouble. Well, Fatahala helped a little. Did you find Lady Laurent's jewels? Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. The secret exit that Fatahala showed me is behind this rock. Give me a second to equip a weapon and we can head out.
Stibbons really wants to be a hero. Please help him so he doesn't get himself killed.
It's time to make them pay. Why do these things keep happening to me, I wonder? I think so, thanks to you. I need to find Lady Laurent and make sure she's all right. She can get so flustered without me. I'll lead Fatahala to the Hollow City. Those dueling lessons were certainly worth the gold.
Look at you. Pretty impressive. And up we go!